Hey guys, I got a little contribution to the group. Something an old Indian guy taught me years ago when I was a kid. It's a snare for any type of small game. I've tried it. It works. Rabbits, skunks, raccoons, squirrels. I caught a skunk once, and luckily I was only using the string, and he chewed through it in like 10 minutes. I just went ahead and let him go. But anyway, I'll show you what you're going to need. Very little. No tools. You're not going to need no tools. Keep that in mind. Okay, yeah, what you guys are going to need, a couple sticks here. You're going to need three of these, and 3 regular sticks, about like so, and a length of string. I want to use string. The old Indian guy that showed me was actually using braided tree fiber, so that was totally cool. I'm using string. You're supposed to use like a snare wire, because they will chew through the string. So if you're using string, in which you can, if you're using string, you're going to have to like babysit it, go check it every 15-20 minutes, whatnot. Now I'll go ahead and basically show you how to set this thing up. Okay, I've got all the parts, and here's what we're going to do, real easy. Put one of these side by side, and then you're going to take one of your pieces and tie a piece of string, approximately about 2 feet long. That's going to be your noose. That's going to be your noose there, your snare. Take this other one right here and stick it in the ground about like so. You want them good and firm. You don't want them coming out. Okay, you're going to want your sticks to look just like that, for starters. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this tree overhead and get one length of my line tied to it. Okay, so we got it like that. I'm just going to go ahead and let this go for right now, because I want the camera to get a close-up of actually what I'm doing. So hang on. Okay, so there we've got our sticks, our 3 sticks, as you can see. Let me get that out of the way. We got our 3 sticks. Now what you're going to want to do is take your line here and tie it. Now this end of the line here is going to get tied to this stick here. It's already got the noose line tied on the one end. Well, tie it on the other end. Tie the line on the other end that's going to connect to your tree that you're going to use for the whip, the snare whip, to make it look like that. Once you've got your lines tied, it's just as easy as putting it together. Okay, well, one end of your string goes to the whip, your tree, and then this is how we set it up. This line's going to be your noose. That line's going to be your noose. So we take this other stick and we put it up underneath there, take your stick and you put it just like that, up underneath this here and this here. Then we can take the noose like this, and this is just demonstrational. You know, you can work with it, but this is just the way I was shown. And then you can take your noose. I made mine kind of small, actually, and I should have made it bigger. But spread your noose out like this, and I like to put my trap. Well, you can see where a rabbit path would be, but put it in a path, or put it next to a hole, you know, you might see in the ground, you know. And you can even put a piece of bait on this stick. I don't, but anyway, yeah, so there it is, your simple basic trap, and let me show you how it works. Now, a bunny, or let's just say a rabbit, is walking along and trips this little wire here, or trips the little stick. Well, there she goes. She's caught. It's caught. Some people, like I said, will use a snare wire, and that's great. But you know, when you're out in the woods with nothing, you know, I'm sure you ain't got snare wire in your back pocket. Now, another thing that I really like about this, but yeah, if you're out in the wilderness, you know, you don't have snare wire, you don't want to use your shoelaces, you know, use that braided tree fiber, you know, the old Indian guy showed me, you know, it works really well, and it's easy to do, you know. You're just using stuff around your surroundings. Now, here it is again, all set up. You know, just to give you a basic rundown of how it works, you know, it's really easy. You can do different variations of it too. Once you get the gist of it, you can do different variations. Like, I could take a couple smaller sticks here, poke them in the ground like this on either side, and you know, you kind of get the gist of it, and you know, do your noose like that. You know, like if you're putting it near a trail, this would be a really good idea. So it's kind of suspended a little bit, you know. But we've got Fido here that is going to be our test subject. So yeah, I'll just show you. You know, he's walking down the trail, you know, and then next thing you know, he trips the wire, and there's lunch. So anyway, yeah, this is my little contribution to the group here, and play around with it. You know, once you get the gist of it, you can do a lot of variations with it. So play around with it, and yeah, you be eating good. Time all set up, and if you can see the line, it goes up, and here's my tree, you know, and you can use, you know, for demonstrational purposes, I didn't use a very big stick, but you can use any decent sized big sapling that you want. Well, the bigger, the more powerful it's going to be, obviously. Okay, guys.